So at any point in your life, were you ever into art yourself? Were you ever like drawing or stenciling?
Yeah, so never that. It's always so basically when I moved here, I followed in the footsteps of my brother and I kind of cooked for a living. Uh,
Mm,
and I just did that just because I was following like kind of what my brother did. I'm like, oh, my brother likes that. Over time, I like kind of fell out of love with cooking. And then from there, I had sales jobs and I noticed that I was like really good at selling. And I noticed that I liked selling, but I was just always selling the wrong thing. I wasn't passionate about it. For example, I worked for one company and I was like selling like merchant processing software for businesses. And then I had a stint where I was working in nightclubs and I was like selling like bottle service, and actually through the nightclub experience, I met an artist and he was like, "Can you help sell my art? You're always selling me on these tables." And I was like, "I don't know anything about that." He's like, "Well, think about it. There's good money in the art world and you might do well." And so I thought about that, and this is like 2014, 2015-ish. Thought about it, and then it started fascinating me, and I was like, well, I can't really work at these nightclubs forever,
mm.
and I was like these other sales jobs that it, it just it just didn't appeal to me to just stay in that world. I was like, I have to grow, I have to do something. I just had this yearning to do something and create something. I just didn't know what it was, and it just became the art through kind of just recognizing my surroundings. So I ended up selling a few pieces for this person, and it felt good. I was like, wow, I'm helping an artist, I'm making money, and someone gets a tangible item that they appreciate. So at that time, I was doing like a lot of the Bears players. They were coming in to buy like bottle service from
Oh,
me and whatnot at the
okay.
nightclubs. This is like 2015. And I showed a couple of them some art pieces, and they're like, "That's dope. Yeah, let me buy that." And the commission structure is way more aggressive with art. Like we make 50%. So
Wow.
yeah. So and that's just like a natural staple when you if you have a gallery. So I started off as a lower percentage when I first started, but it just grew. So the payouts like was more from everything else, and it just felt better selling. And I was like, well, if I can help one artist, what about a lot? Like a lot more. And then it was like, what happens if I can put it online? I had all these questions and I just kept researching stuff and I was just so curious. I just became obsessed. And that's why just one thing grew into another. And then it kind of went from there.